What is up, everybody? Thank you for choosing the video. Today we are finally out camping. I am back at my what I'm going to dub the Bushcraft spot. We're going to do an overnighter. We're going to do a bunch of work. We got new gear to try out. I'll tell you one thing, the hike out here was absolutely crazy because, as you can see, my bag is absolutely to the top full. It's, you know, your bag is completely full when it's like round. There's nothing else that can fit in it. So shout out to Mountain Warehouse first of all for their 50 liter. That thing, that can carry a lot. So we got a bunch to do. We got tidying up to do. Yeah, let's get into it. First thing I'm gonna do, now you're over here. First thing I'm gonna do is try out this, it's like a caffeine gel, Huma Chai Energy Gel. So we're gonna try this out. I picked it up, one, because it was like $3, I wanna say, maybe $4. And two, because it's like a caffeine, all natural caffeine drink. And I wanna try it out, because these, plane, we got a bush plane coming. Because if these are any it's really early. If these are good, then I mean, that's a lot nicer to bring on like backpacking and whatnot than a whole coffee setup. Let's just try it, but plain and all, we're gonna try it. Let's see what this is like. I'm kind of curious. Ooh, it smells very chocolatey. Here we go. Cheers. Try it out. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. That tastes really, really good. Definitely like hot chocolate, like chocolatey, but not like weird tasting or powdery or anything like that. It's really good. Okay. So there's a bunch of tidying up I want to do. I think the first thing I'd like to do is start to clear out some of these rocks that I can move. Like save the tripping hazard at night. So that's what I'm going to do first. And then we'll take it from there. We got gear to get into. We got a lot of stuff to get into, don't you worry. Well, let's tidy up. So here's a quick little before. Just like these guys and stuff like that. I'm just going to get rid of ones like these. We're going to have to see. I brought a screwdriver to see if I can pry them out. But yeah, let's start cleaning up. Whoa. There we go. Making progress. We got a majority of them. You know, there's just a couple big guys that I'm gonna tackle with a screwdriver. And then I also started clearing out between these trees. Progress. I think for now what I'm gonna do is take a quick break from that and figure out this seating situation. This could potentially be a good kind of temporary table that I'd like to set up. And so we're gonna have to find some flat rocks to put underneath this, because it just sinks into the ground and you gotta fix it every 5 seconds. And so I just throw a rock underneath. But anyways, get a table going, figure out the seating, take it from there. It's looking really nice. It's coming together. It's coming together. I'm gonna be picking up small rocks forever. Oh. Okay. Got a couple things done since you last saw me. We got seating done. That's right. We got the seating situation done. I found some nice flat rocks, and that allowed us to get a table going. I also built up this little kind of bushcraft pot holder to help me out with my new, I guess, piece of gear number 1, which is my new cooking pot or boiling pot, whatever you'd like to call it. This is, I don't remember the name, to be honest, but it says 700, so I want to say 700 milliliter. And I'll be completely honest with you. The only reason why I bought this was because it has a hook. I've been looking for a long time for a pot that has a hook, and you can't really seem to find them in stores. So I just went and Amazoned it. So now, no more rocks needed. Throw the pot on and we're good. I like it. So that being said, I think I'm gonna get a coffee going. So we gotta get a fire going, get a coffee going. That sounds about right. Let's do that. Okay. Now, we got everything set up. I think we'll just go nice and easy, just to kind of get a coffee going. We don't gotta go crazy, but go with a little piece of fire stick. That should help us keep it going. These burn for a while. I like these a lot. There we go. Get the pot on. Oops. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, they're hot. Yep, that makes sense. Well, the holder works. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, got my sleep setup all done for multiple reasons, to be one is it's brand new. I wanted to look at it. 2 is it helps clear room in my pack so I can start putting stuff and not have to go through my whole bag. 3, I want to try it out. So I'm usually not a hammock type camper, not a fan, put it that way. But I mean, what's the go-to problem with hammocks, right? Is you don't want it to fall over, you don't want it to flip. You know, it's kind of, you're sleeping on eggshells, so to speak. With this hammock, they've put, I'm not sure if other hammocks have this. I've never seen it. It's possible they do, I'm sure. But this hammock has strap, like, wow, brain fart. I knew what those were called. It has a line to tie down the hammock, so it's a lot more sturdy. It's not going to flip, right? So when I saw that, I was sold. And also the fact of it being a enclosed hammock sold me as well. So I'm going to jump in. We're going to test it out. Hopefully you can, let's see. I know it's going to drop a little bit. So let's bring you down. There we go. Let's test it out. Whoa, definitely take you off. Don't need no happenings happening. All right, let's see here. Oh. All right. So far, so good. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't want to put my boots in here. Oh Yeah, I think I might just do this for the rest of the day. Slip my feet in. But this, I have to say, is, yeah, this is extremely comfortable. One thing that I'd have to figure out is kind of how to get rid of the U, because you are kind of shaped like this. But another reason why I grabbed this was because you can put it on the ground and basically use it as a tent. Sold. This is nice though. Check it out. Whoosh. Beauty. Okay, nice. All right. Got that set up. I think tomorrow I'll go over all of the gear and what I got while we're packing up. But like I said, for now, I can actually put all of my sort of sleep stuff and then be able to grab it real easy now. All right, I've just been kind of hanging out, enjoying nature. I got a little bit of firewood prepped up, but I don't think I'll need very much for cooking. Though I gotta say, it is getting a little breezy now that we're getting into like mid-afternoon-ish, I don't know, late afternoon. So that reminded me too, by the way, tonight is supposed to be 9 degrees, which is, for my American viewers, is this much. So it's going to be a little breezy tonight. Fortunately, I brought a bunch of stuff to sleep in, so I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it being too cold to sleep. But yeah, I've just been hanging out. I find it funny, I spend a lot of time trying to get away from the noise of the city, and now I've just been kind of sitting here, you know, enjoying nature, and I can hear the sound of the city, and it's just kind of interesting to have it so kind of far away that I can almost enjoy it, like it's that way. Okay, so here's what I'd like to do. I would like to create a sort of inside joke with you on future viewers. So I'll tell you the story. If you didn't notice, my hat is Black Diamond. That's the brand, the name of the company. And interestingly enough, I actually have a Black Diamond headlamp, only because it was on sale, honestly. But that's not really part of the... Anyways, when I was in the store walking around and I saw this hat, my first thought was the cheese Black Diamond. I was like, I didn't remember, I don't even think I knew, to be honest, that Black Diamond was a headlamp, and I don't know if they make other stuff, but my first thought was, why is there the cheese company hat? That doesn't make any sense. And it made me giggle, and so what I thought I'd do is, I bought the hat, and then my plan is to get, what I would like is anything to do with cheese, pins, or maybe even patches as well, but anything to do with cheese, a little pin. So here's my plan. Oh, the skeeters are coming out. I got to get my skeeter stuff out. Here's the plan. If you're interested, get a hold of me. I'm on either TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Get a hold of me. I'll give you an address that you can send either a pin, something related to cheese, and it's going on the hat, and that will be our kind of inside joke together. For people in the future, they'll be like, why is there, maybe they'll put 2 and 2 together, who knows, and kind of giggle, but maybe people will think I'm obsessed with cheese. So that'll be kind of the inside joke. I was gonna do it on you, and now I realized it would be better if you were in on it, and then you could laugh when people comment like, why is there cheese on your hat? I just figured I'd bring that up. Another little spiel for you. The only reason why I have a Black Diamond headlamp is because the one that I wanted would have taken a week longer to get here, rather than just going to get one. Because I'm not buying a headlamp that isn't rechargeable. Like, I'm not buying a headlamp that you put AAA batteries into, because then you have to carry AAA batteries. So this was really the only one that I could find that's rechargeable, and it was on sale, and so I grabbed it. First off, right off the hop, what I don't like is honestly how low it gets stopped. So I'm not sure how far down that's going to go when it's on your head. I mean, I'm not going to be wearing this, but we'll have to see. We'll check that out, see if we can leave it like that and kind of, but right off the top, I'm like, that's not a whole lot of movement. We'll see though. I might end up liking Black Diamond. Okay. Switched into my comfy clothes, and I did a couple of things. One is I doubled up my firewood, just a pile just in case kind of deal, and then I also split a bunch of pieces. And also I had to find a stick that was a little bit thinner for cooking, because I have to stir the, we'll get into the food in a minute, but I have to stir it, and I realized that with this stick I wasn't able to kind of get in and be able to stir it, so I found a thinner one, which is, there we go, absolutely perfect, and will definitely, it definitely helps out with, you know, being able to get my hand in there. You'll see in a minute, but figure we get the fire going. It's about that time. Here's a funny little story for you. I had made what I'm going to, I guess, sort of dub is like a reusable match. I filmed a video, it's on my Patreon page if you'd like to check it out. I'll leave the link down below. But I really wanted to bring those with me in a little tin that I had created, and I didn't pack it. I have no idea why. I was so excited when I got here that I was like, oh, I can actually do it, you know, it'll work. I didn't even bring them. So that's a wee bit disappointing. But either way, we'll get you over here, get this fire going. Let's get to work. Well, we may not have our reusable match, but we are going to go bushcraft. So we got everything set up. Gonna let the fire go for a little bit. I'm not too concerned about cooking right away, so we don't need the water ready or anything like that. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this quick. There we go. There we go, just like that. Nice. Bing! That was beautiful. All right, well, we got, yeah, that's perfect. I think it's about time we get to eating. So this is a kind of interesting dehydrated meal. I'm not sure if you ever had it, but it's Happy Yak Mom's dried tomato and Parmesan cheese macaroni. So usually with a dehydrated meal, you just boil water, throw it in, wait, you know, 12-15 minutes. This one's a little bit different. And I mean, if you've had this, and please let me know if I'm wrong. Like, I'm gonna follow the directions is kind of the point. Let me know if I don't have to. But there are directions to this. Like, it says, combine with cold water, mix well, and then bring to a boil, stirring constantly, reduce heat, simmer for 2 minutes. and then stirring occasionally, and then cover and let sit for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna follow the instructions because I'm not sure if it'll work if I don't. And I don't want to get sick. I gotta check if the sun's bugging you though. It's gonna bug me if I don't. All right, there we go. So I am gonna have to make it in my pot, which means I'm gonna have to clean my pot because I need it for coffee in the morning. But let's see what happens here. So we mix it in with water, 500 milliliters. Right about there. Now, I am gonna have to use my phone to time, so I can't film everything. I wish that I could, but we're gonna get it started. So we mix it up real nice, and then we're gonna get it on the fire. There we go. We're gonna, oh, come on now. All right, unfortunately I gotta close these. I wanted to leave them open because then they cool faster, but we gotta close them. Oh yeah. Okay, bring to a boil. Oh no, we are losing our, woo, that's warm. We're losing our fire. Not good. I figured the coals would be enough, but that's not really very much heat. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. It's funny, my bellow, no, my bellow's in my pants. There we go. So, bring to a boil, stirring pretty much the whole time. And the fire went out, nice. What's gonna make this really funny, oh, you're getting smoked out, is if I don't have to do all of this. That's, yeah, that's gonna make this funny. Okay, simmered for 2 minutes, brought it to a boil. Now, take it off. We're going to put the lid on, and then we start a 15-minute timer. We're gonna have to see if that was worth it, man. I gotta say, that was a lot of work, especially with the fire. I mean, if you had a propane stove, I'm sure it'd be a lot easier, but having a fire, that took a lot. Whoa, I'm gonna burn my stick. Don't burn my stick. But let's hope it was worth it. Let it sit 15 minutes. Well, actually, I realized that's funny. I realized that I can film while a timer's going. I'm not too tech savvy, guys. I'm you know. Anyways, let's see what it tastes like. I'm excited because I'm hungry. Put it that way. Nervous, but still excited. All right, well, for one, it wouldn't be a camping video without a beer going, right? So I just want to say cheers to you. But it's a moment of truth. It's been 15 minutes. Let's give this a whirl. Whoa, jeez. Wow, this is a lot of food. Well, it's pretty warm still, so that's a good sign. Although I think it, yep, stuck to the bottom. I was kind of worried about that, I'm not gonna lie. All right. If this doesn't taste good, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. It smells amazing. It smells good. Sorry, you can probably hear the highway. That's actually not bad. It's pretty good. I mean, you can't really expect much out of a dehydrated meal, but it doesn't taste bad. Nice. At least it worked. Well, I gotta say, well, it's pretty dang good. I think it was my doing the last time when I got sick. Pretty sure I undercut, like I'm pretty sure I did everything wrong, put it that way. But now I gotta kick this fire back up because I gotta clean this. So we're gonna boil some water up. There's a bit of burnt on the bottom, but I don't think it's gonna be sort of, I'll be able to clean it. So kick this fire back up, get some water boiling. There we go. Not completely clean, but I'll tell you right now, it's way more than I thought it was gonna be. What's funny is I actually grabbed like a chunk of moss, kind of scrubbed the bottom, and it did, I think, a really good job. Can, you know, perfect it, I guess, tomorrow when I get home is the point, but ching, I like it. Well, we gotta test how the lighting works. Can you see me? Well, it's been an interesting last about hour or so, I suppose is the way to put it. I was sitting, and all of a sudden I just started getting a lot of anxiety. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, why? You know, my brain's saying, like, you know, I should pack up and leave, basically. And I came to realize it's been a while since I've been in solo camping. And I think that has pretty much everything to do with it, right? I got to kind of shake the cobwebs off. But it is interesting, even after all this time. It was kind of funny as I started editing my video to take my mind off of it. Well, we're doing better now. May not look like it to you. Well, the sound was. May not look like it to you, but it's getting pretty dark out. I'm not sure how this phone's gonna work with filming, like with low light, I guess is the way to put it. And we'll see in a little bit. I'm gonna kick this fire back up, and I think try to enjoy sunset. Oh, we got some fireworks going off. Oh, that's terrible. They're really far away. There you go, campfire going. Fireworks off in the distance. Awesome. I missed the chair now. I don't want to do that. I'll bring her down. Okay, hopefully that'll work. Oh, don't do that. Come on now. Well, I gotta say, first impressions of this headlamp, we're gonna have to use it a little more, I think. I'm not, I don't know. I'm not sure yet, put it that way. But as you can see, it's dark. So, pretty much gonna sum it up for the day. I think I'm just gonna let the fire die down and jump on in the hammock. So, unless something happens, we'll see you in the morning. Man, it's been a while since I said that. Alrighty. Make sure I can see you. Morning, everyone. How'd you sleep? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sleep amazing. I got woken up maybe like 2 or 3 times. Still don't like hammocks. They're so hard to sleep in. It's really hard to get comfortable. You end up having to change positions very frequently, but it could be worse. I'll tell you, when I got out of that sleeping bag, oh, it was nippy this morning. It was really nippy. I had to, last night I was sitting here and I was thinking, where am I gonna put my boots, right? I can't put them in the hammock. I figured maybe just leave them, and then, you know, creepy crawlers and whatnot. So I was like, you know what? I grabbed my sleeping bag and I shoved my boots in them, and I rolled it up and clipped it to my pack. And it worked, but the thing was I was barefoot, was the point of that spew. So jump out of the hammock, run over to the back, my pack, just freezing, like barefoot. I had to throw this on, but we made it through the night. It was really nice, honestly, quiet and peaceful. And yeah, really the only thing left to do now is tear down the hammock, show you my gear, and that pretty much sums it up. So let's get to that. Let's look at some stuff. Oh, yeah. It's funny, there have been squirrels chasing each other all around, and they're right above me now. That's funny. Anyways, first things first, go with the sleeping bag. This is a Sportneer from Amazon. It doesn't say, usually on the bag it'll tell you what the rating is, but it doesn't say. I believe that it's 5 degrees Celsius at the lowest, which to my American viewers is this. But if I'm being completely honest, if I was dressed, like if I had this sweater on sleeping in, you know, 0 degrees, I think I could make it through the night. I sleep pretty warm though, but I think it's a matter of getting out of the sleeping bag, right? Then you're freezing. But honestly, this sleeping bag is absolutely massive. I tried to re-roll it, put it back in the bag to fit in my pack, and it takes up majority of the pack. So definitely looking into a smaller sleeping bag, but I believe it was definitely under 50 bucks, I want to say, if not 60 maybe. But anyways, I'm gonna try and just stuff it this time. I mean, it's called a stuffed sack, right? So I'm gonna try and just stuff it this time, see if we can maybe get an easier result here. Yeah. One of the cool things about this sleeping bag, you see the zipper there, hopefully. That's kind of like if you're out and you're wearing, you can wear the sleeping bag and put your arms through, have your hands out. So that's what that little zipper there's for, and there's 2 of them. Found that pretty cool, you know, in case you're out in the cold, you want to snuggle up in a sleeping bag or something. So that was one of the selling points. The other one was that it was cheap. All right, well, stuffing it in made it seem a little smaller. We'll see when we pack it though. But sleeping bag's done. Next up, all right, how about this? A little pillow from the dollar store. So I wasn't sure how good the pillow was going to be. Here, let me just air this out quick. There we go. So I wasn't sure how good the pillow was going to be because the air mattress has a pillow attached to it. But I was kind of like, eh. And also I could use it for my knees as well. I put them in between my knees when I sleep. This pillow actually works really well. It's not, you know, amazingly comfortable, but it's $4 and you can adjust, you know. So what I do is I blow it up full, and then I would like lie down, and then you adjust where you want it and it would deflate a little bit. This was actually a really good buy, honestly. Just a spare pillow packs away to basically nothing. Definitely worth it. All right, next up is the air mattress again. Maybe the bag will have it. Actually, hold on. Actually, the bags. Yeah, all right. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so nothing on the packaging, but air mattress. What I mean about the sort of pillow that's already connected. Little side note, this pillow, as far as a hammock, is absolutely terrible. It literally, like, it sits, if you were lying, it sits like that basically, and it's not good. It's not good. That's why I'm glad I grabbed the other pillow, honestly. But I still have to try it lying flat on the ground, like setting this up as a tent. So we'll try it out. We'll try it out in that part. We'll try it out again when we do that. But other than the pillow, I would say this is a very comfortable sleeping pad. And yeah, that pretty much covers the sleep setup. Other than the hammock. So we'll tear it all down, get everything back into the pack. Fingers crossed. But we should be all right. It should fit. Actually, yeah, now I'm gonna start packing stuff, and then we can tear down the hammock. Actually, that might be a bad idea. Ah, let's see. All right. Oh, okay. That took a while. That didn't really work out either. My bag is just as packed. In fact, I have to carry my pot. But as you can see, camp's packed up. I think it's about time we get out of here, because I got a lot of editing to do. So, I'd like to thank you for watching. That's going to sum up this overnighter. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who watches. If you're not subscribed, pretty please hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 500. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Yum.